Austin, what brought you to Hildebrand, North Carolina?
The Hunger Games. I really loved the books. They were my favorite books, and I was already interested in movies, wanting to.
I'm sorry. Can we edit that part out?
Get in the industry, but so I thought this was a perfect opportunity there, a good combination right there. But didn't realize how wasn't quite what I expected from little old Alaska.
So, when you were in Alaska,
I need to replan this.
So yeah, when you were in Alaska,
yep.
And you were like, I'm gonna go get a job on the Hunger Games set.
Everyone, people thought I was crazy. My dad gave me a big stern talking to at first, like, you're growing up, you better get realistic here. But then later on, so I would have been trying to get the job a lot earlier, but it was rolling around, it was getting closer. It was probably like about a month till filming started, and then I was like, I really want to go do this. I think at that time they were desperate to that I was actually showing like I wanted to do something. They were worried that I was going to be a bum on the street or something. No, but they were
kind of like I thought you were when we pulled up.
Yeah, they're like, okay, you can do it. I mean, not that I needed permission, but I wanted to go with their blessing, so make it easier. So
okay, that's a really good sign. That's a really good sign.
I hadn't left the house yet. I hadn't left home, so it was going to be at the same time. So I didn't think it was going to be so hard to get a job when you're willing to work for free in this economy. I was like, I'll work for free. I'll get up night and day. I'll get up earlier than everyone else and go to sleep later. Didn't think it would be that hard, but apparently it is. So we're gonna have to restructure and go at it again for the second movie.
Yeah, you went to Los Angeles first, correct?
Yep.
So you've been on the road for 5 weeks.
Yeah. Something like
so that. You went to Los Angeles, and they told you that...
I went to the different production companies.
A different production company, and they told you that it's, the production company is in North Carolina.
Yeah, that they created.
So from Los Angeles, you flew to... Where'd you fly from Los Angeles?
Los Angeles to... I was going to fly to Atlanta, but the flights were full, so I flew to D.C., then took a Greyhound to Asheville.
And then from Asheville... Wait, let's jump back up, because you had some... You had to sleep in a bus station.
In D.C., I had to sleep at the Greyhound, and my bus was at 2 a.m., and I didn't know what to do until 2, so at 8, I rolled into the bus station, spent all that time there, from 8 to 2, and, the bus ticket said 2, so I thought that's what time the bus is going to come, but it didn't work that way. Yeah. I was considered crazy when I missed my bus because it left 30 minutes early. The bus station in D.C. there, and so my bus left. It didn't come. It left 30 minutes before the stated time on my ticket. Maybe it was 40 minutes, 30 or 40 minutes, and they thought I was crazy when I'm like, after the bus left, I would go up to the ticket counter, and I'm asking them, about the bus, and they're like, that was it left. They thought I was crazy. Apparently they told me the bus driver can come and go whenever he wants. So, so within an hour of the time that's given, And so anyway, I end up having to wait for the next bus, which is at 6. So I caught 1 hour of sleep at about midnight before the first bus when there was other travelers there.
Yeah.
But
DC's scary at night.
But after I was waiting for that second bus at 6, I didn't sleep a wink. There was homeless people coming in. I think I was the only traveler actually staying at the DC Greyhound.
People aren't crazy as you.
Yeah. So
you're on this bus, and from DC to Asheville. Well, from DC to Hildebrand, it's a 8-hour drive in a car. I'm guessing your bus ride took a whole lot longer than 8 hours.
But I slept, so I don't really remember. Okay, I was wore out after that night of fighting off homeless people.
So
I mean, literally, this guy comes around asking for money, and then a little later he comes comes back with an iPod that he's trying to sell. That I bet he just picked
That
off a traveler.
He probably stole
10
it
minutes
from
before.
someone. Exactly. And DC, you're a brave soul to be in DC at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Hello.
So, okay, you took the bus to Asheville, North Carolina.
Yep.
And from Asheville, North Carolina, you hitchhiked.
Yep.
Correct.
Yep. Well, I wasn't. Never hitchhiked before, and I didn't really want to. There was no buses that went to Hildebrand, the old Hildebrand, or to Hickory or anything that I found that go in that direction. So I decided to start walking, and maybe someone, kind soul, would give me a ride. 15 miles later.
You get the ride.
No.
No?
Well, I do, but it wasn't from a kind soul who just wanted to help me. It was because I was standing at a street corner with $25 in my hands, pointing that way, and it ended up costing me $45 to go 30 miles.
Wow.
But it ended up working out because then a couple of cops pulled me over. After I got dropped off, I was walking alongside the road, and they stopped me because they had to stop everyone for walking on the side of the highway to make sure they're not a runaway. So after they found out that I wasn't...
I thought you were a runaway.
After they figured out I wasn't a runaway, I had a clean record. One of them came back after he got off duty and gave me a ride.
Mm-hmm.
And then...
well, that was nice of him, but so, I know the whole story on that, so we won't go into that.
Oh, no.
This is us coming home.
This is a public...
we won't go into all that, but... So then that brings us to where you run into me and Josh.
Yeah.
And we we really didn't kidnap you first. Josh and I, sitting there talking about your story and everything. And me and Josh went to go grab some food. And we were like, well, let's come back and talk to this kid. And, then when me and Josh went to go get some food and stuff, we were like, let's go to Shelby. Let's take him to Shelby, because Shelby was 35 minutes from where we were.
And that was the next filming site.
And that was the next filming thing. And you wanted to go because we asked you.
Yep.
We were like, and me and Josh had to be there anyways. So we were just okay, we're gonna take him to Shelby. And then me and Josh we're done doing our thing. Well, we're at Shelby the next day. Me and Josh were done. And
my agent called.
Yeah, Josh's agent called, so we were like...
What did he say?
He said, get your ass down to Atlanta. That's what he said, Josh.
American Pie, Georgia.
He said, American Pie, Georgia, get your ass there.
And then who else called?
And then Jennifer called, Jennifer Coolidge, and everybody knows her as Stifler's mom. So that's when me and Josh have a heart, so we were like, oh, we can't leave this kid.
No, they just wanted to take advantage of me. Is what it was.
Hey, now we gotta put this on YouTube. We can't let everybody.
That's a good blooper.
We can't let everybody know.
I'm the one that got taken advantage of. I liked it.
So, I was talking to Josh, and I don't know if Justin knew that we were texting each other from the front seat while we were, because he had to get to the bank and stuff. So
I remember that.
Me and Josh were texting each other, and
they're like, "Is he really a murderer that we picked up?"
So we just asked. I asked Josh, said, "Let's just take him with us." So when we said, Justin, we have to go to Atlanta to work on American Pie and to hang out with Jennifer Coolidge, what do you think?
What did I think? Well, it's funny because I never really disbelieved you about meeting her and going down there. I guess I was just crazy enough. I guess it was just crazy enough to be true. And you guys were just crazy enough to be real.
Yeah.
And I was just crazy enough to believe you. A lot of craziness.
So our little it was a day and a half trip, basically, almost 2-day trip. You met Jennifer, you met James Earl from... I was done with this interview because, we've been in this McDonald's line when we did a whole damn interview.
3 years later. They're the best sweets you've ever had.
So, now Justin, Josh and I have basically adopted you, and we're on our way back, and we're going to drop you back off in Shelby, and Josh is going to pick you up and take you to the airport and all that stuff. Hopefully you go home, because me being, you know, the older woman in your life,
No.
I'm concerned about leaving you on the side of the road.
To be victimized by the next guy.
Because I'm hoping, you know, I'm hoping there was more kind souls like me and Josh out there, but I'm kind of nervous that there's not. So yes, go home. And, you know, like Josh and I told you, we're going to start a campaign to get Justin from Alaska on Hunger Games 2. And yeah, that's about it.
Mm-hmm.
So any final words, Justin, before we kill you?
Before you kill me?
Yeah.
How much is it, sir?
I've wanted to do this for a while.
Sorry.
What's your favorite scary movie? I had no idea what to say. They think that they're gonna murder me, but they really don't know the truth. They don't know the half of it. See, I'm sitting in the back seat. I have the advantage in this situation.
Whatever.
I don't have anything witty to say.
Nothing witty to say.
No.
Okay, well,
Stop the video.
cut it. Get out of here.
Yeah.
We're
Leave.
done.
My agent didn't tell me it was gonna be this long.
Oh, God.